Hey everyone, if you're looking for the best hand massager, then this video is for you. I have here 3 different hand massagers and I'm going to be going over the pros and cons in each of them and letting you know which one I think is best. Now keep in mind, I do want to thank these companies for actually sending me their hand massagers. And so Snailax, Arboleaf, and Burrki, thank you very much. But let's go ahead and get started with the video. So the first hand massager that we have here is this one from Burrki, okay? So I do like the sleek design of it. I do like that it's black. And so with this hand massager, you do have the power button. You have multiple different modes. You have multiple different intensities. You also have heat. And then shiatsu is the type of massage. But the way this works is that this one here seems to have just an insert for the entirety of your hand, and it also actually manages to get a portion of your wrist. So the reason why I want to mention this is because I feel like if you don't start the massage, this one could actually slide out of your hand. So notice how when my hand is inside, there's no like glove and there's no like friction between my hand and the actual massager. It literally just is my hand sliding in and out, right? It doesn't feel like it's a glove around my hand compared to other massagers that I've used before. But let's go and test it out. So here we have different modes. And right now I can feel at the palm of my hand. Now the intensity levels, I do believe there's, I can already start feeling the heat rather quick. So this would be great for winter time. But the intensity levels, there's actually 3 different intensities. So I set it up to the highest intensity, which is indicated by the red color. Let's actually turn off the heat because this actually gets hot rather fast. And so I'd say that the heat on this is rather good. It heats up really quickly. So great after post snowboarding or post skiing perhaps. And so like I mentioned, it seems to get all the way down to like the base of your hand / slightly your wrist. But if we turn on the shiatsu setting is like the circular massage. So it's going like imagine like someone's drawing circles on my hand, but it's oscillating up and down. Now for modes, modes is basically the actual pressure and it just feels different. And also you could actually just this could actually just act as a hand warmer as well. Okay, so I'm starting to understand. So there's different modes of the massage. And then shiatsu is how fast the circular massage actually occurs. Yeah, so overall, I'd say it does feel tight. Like right now, you can see that it doesn't let go of my hand, but it's a really decent sized massager. And so a positive that I can say about it is no matter what size your hand is, it's going to fit inside of here. So whether you have large hands or small hands, it's not necessarily limited by the glove aspect of this massager. But overall, I'd say that with this Burrki hand massager, I love the design of it. The massage feels great. Again, it gets all the way down from the fingertips, all the way like to the base of my hand. And overall, very pleased with it. And so one thing I do wish this had though was like a way to remove the padding so that you could actually wash it, kind of like a foot massager does. But let's go ahead and move on to the next hand massager. So this next hand massager is from Arboleaf. And so I do want to thank Arboleaf for actually gifting this to me. So this right here has a glove fit massager, okay? So you could have a right-handed fit in here, and then you could also have a left-handed fit inside of here. But this is more of a touch screen control. So you simply just insert your hand and it fits securely like a glove, right? Unlike other massagers. But it's a touch screen. So you just press and hold it. And it just turns on. So this does a nice job as far as like getting your fingertips, and now you can feel it. Now it's pressing down on the palm of my hand. I do wish that the glove or basically the surface area in which this was massaging was larger. Larger meaning like I've had massagers where it goes all the way like to the base of my hand over here and massages all the way down. But right now it's working. It feels great. I think there's different modes for the massage as well. So we do have an intensity adjustment. There we go. So different modes and different intensities as far as this one goes. It does seem like it has a heat function added to it as well. So right now the mode that it's on is like it compresses my hand and it lets go. So it seems like it has 2 different modes and that also has heat. But overall, I'd say that this one, it's a really nice, decent fit. It's for both your hands, obviously. But I do wish that it had a way to actually go ahead and remove the covering so that you could actually go ahead and wash it. But overall, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, and it is chargeable via USB-C. So this one is portable compared to other hand massagers that I've used that does require it to actually stay plugged in. But let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this next hand massager is this one from Snailax. And so I do want to thank Snailax for actually gifting this to me. So this hand massager is going to be, look how deep my hand goes in. So it's literally going to go from the hand all the way like to a portion of your wrist. But if you press it on, you have a vibration mode, which is different. And then now it starts to compress. And you also have a heated mode as well. And so with it, it's able to vibrate and massage at the same time. So this right here is for the vibration. This right here is for the intensity of the massage. This right here is for the heat. I normally don't like heat, but I think that's a really neat function that massagers tend to provide. And then we have the on and off button. So I'd say with this massager, I mean, it seems to like miss the thumb, but I mean, you can see how my thumb is out there, but it does a really nice job as far as like pressing down your fingers, the palm of your hand, the base of your hand, and also your wrist, just because you can see how deep my hand is in there. But overall, I'd say that this is a really decent massager just because it's able to do vibration, it's able to do the massage, and it's also able to do a heated mode. And it's portable. Oh, it's not portable. Sorry about that. But the only drawback is that it is wired. So you do need to have a USB-C connected to this in order for this to work. But overall, I'd say very, very pleased with it. Now, as far as which hand massager I think is best, I've got to go with the Burrki. The Burrki looks great. It feels great. It covers a good surface area of my hand. And it's also portable. Now, it also has a good looking design. It has a shiatsu massage, which is like the circular massages that are going up and down. You can control the intensity, and you can also add heat. Now, this does come, again, all the way from my fingertips to the base of my hand, unlike the other massagers like the Arboleaf, where my hand still kind of sticks out. Now, I do want to give a special mention to the Snailax. If you don't mind or don't care about portability and you don't mind connecting it via wire, the Snailax hand massager feels absolutely fantastic as well. So if you press it on, you've got the vibration, you've got the heat, and you've got a really high quality pressurized massage. So at its highest setting, this really does feel great, and it gets the entirety of my hand, except a bit of my thumb. My thumb is more free, but I'd say this is a close second. But there you have it, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.